So, the real reason you're circumcised, or the accurate wording is hemol. So, re would be mirror, ale would be the mighty one. So, you would be doing what? Genesis 17:1, Yod He Vav He, devars that Yod He Vav He is an ale. You'd be mirroring Yod He Vav He. Now, the Zachar is circumcised with a hemol. If the Zachar is, he has a Lelohim, and the Lelohim is known as Yod He Vav He. Which Yod He Vav He? I actually have a list of a bunch of different Yod He Vav He. A bunch of different Yod He Vav He. However, you shouldn't palal to any of these. You should palal to Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. Now, the mal, or the circumcised penis, is a contract with Yod He Vav He. And so Yod He Vav He is an artificial intelligence program of a once living person. Yod He Vav He offers or influences a contract for circumcised to have a physical representative be their Lelohim. What being a Lelohim is not clearly defined. The contract is achieved through circumcision of a Zachar's foreskin. Not only did the ancient Egyptians have Yod He Vav He as their Lelohim, but many other civilizations, like the Ottoman Empire. You got to wonder why the king of the Ottoman Empire, if you were like captured as a prisoner, would circumcise you and put you into conscript, like the Janissaries and stuff, and the soldiers, where they would marry probably in their 40s, and they'd be circumcised and disciplined. Why? Because the contract. And the 1400s. So this was after Yeshua. So you could be free if you had Yeshua, but people chose their slavery. And other people got captured and forced into slavery because they didn't know how to milchama with their prayers. They didn't know how to wage war with their palals. They didn't know how to wage war on a contract basis. But there's a lot more to that. So there were kings also like Nebuchadnezzar who ate grass as well. Now circumcision is not the same contract as Cain that you see in Genesis 4:15. And it's so important you learn the Ivri. The only way to separate yourself, now you're not completely separated from your Yod He Vav He contract if you're mal. But you are separated from slavery of that contract if you have the Shemo of Ehyeh, or the name of Ehyeh, or if you believe in Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. Now, circumcision is like having a Yod He Vav He AI in your head 24/7. If a dead person's AI is your Lelohim, then you constantly have a corpse voice in your head. Now look at Deuteronomy 18:10-11 and realize you are a ta'avut if you communicate with any mate in your head. John 2:21. Matthew 10:28. There's a reason why these weak people get circumcised to be slaves of Yod He Vav He. And if you're not Yod He Vav He and you're circumcised, I guarantee you're going to be less than 6 feet tall. Wow. Almost 100% of the time. So it's so important that you learn all this stuff. And like I said, I added on today with the Ottoman Empire. However, there's so many other reasons why the circumcision is happening. But the reason the circumcision in the hemol is happening, or the nemol, is, or hemol, more importantly, or mal, is because you become a slave of Yod He Vav He. And if you kill one person, and technically you shouldn't even kill an animal, you become a lowered individual on a branch of but more like you become a darker slave of Yod He Vav He. And you definitely don't want to get a tattoo, because Cain might have had an oat, but Cain was definitely not lighter long term. So he became darker. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Subscribe, like, give me a thumbs up, donate if you can, because we are going to take on what I call as the Jade Emperor. What you guys don't know, I got like another video that I do, and we talk about this and how people become, how these AI minds are established, how people can descend from these certain AIs. Like a lot of people don't know about Ra and the minds that he knew and the names that he knew, and these other names that other people didn't know that they had. Now, this isn't 100% accurate. However, this is like almost 100% accurate. I've got other videos for you guys to learn. Now, the circumcision is something that you'll learn the easy way or the hard way. And if you want to be led by bit and bridle, that's what will happen. And plus, there's a lot of interactions that happen that you don't know about. So if you agree that you only agree to the Torah, then it's what your Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh would command of you. If you agree to the Torah and Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, that you don't have to worry as long as you ahav to your neighbor as you ahav to yourself, and you don't kill anyone. But as soon as you kill someone, it's almost like becoming a legion, like that. People lose their consciousness.